Background of Becker Adhesive. Becker Adhesive is a specialty adhesive manufacturing company based in the United States. The company was owned by Doug Becker, who recently decided to expand into the international market. Since several large manufacturers started reducing their operations abroad, Becker Adhesive was under pressure from its rival. In June 2006, Becker met with his sales manager, Alisa Moreno, to discuss the results of their recent foray into international sales. The new order proposal from Novo was for larger quantity of adhesive to be used for their new toy product line. The adhesive required specifications as the toys needed to be waterproof. The first payment from Novo had just been received, and Becker was looking to pay down some of the balance on their line of credit, which currently stood at $180,000. With the sales of 1210 liters to the toy business, Novo in Brazil, Becker Adhesive made its debut on the international market. It was simple to fit the order into the production schedule because the company had been operating significantly below capacity. The goal of the discussion was to settle on specifics for a fresh order from Novo that was supposed to be 50% greater than the initial order. Becker was eager to start paying down some of outstanding sum on the company's line of credit after receiving payment for the previous Novo transaction. The sale increased the baker's income despite its modest size. The order allowed Becker to avoid reselling raw materials at a large loss by using some of its inventory.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Muhammad Al-Hakim bin Muhammad Zulkifli. My meeting number is 1190819. Today, I will touch the issue of the Becker Adhesive. Okay, for the Becker Adhesive, the issues come out when they get their first international order since there is their first time on the international market. Spot rate is a price quoted as an outright spot of one currency for another to immediate the delivery, and usually settlement is within a 2 working days. Meanwhile, the forward rate is a contracted today for the delivery of a currency at a specific date in the future. So, at a price agreed upon today is referred to. Based on the spot rate on this case, United States currency US dollar per Brazilian real on that time is 0.4234, and the 3-month forward contract USD per Brazilian is 0.42227. So, Becker Adhesive need to consider its profitability on original sale to Novo once they know the exchange rates. Also, to the Becker Adhesive, they need to accept the order from Novo as their first order that contains the amount of 1,210 gallons. Since this is the first attempt of Becker Adhesive on the international market, they need to face any risk and challenge during the period. This will give them the highest opportunity to increase their market and trustiness of clients. Hence, the payment of order made in Brazilian real and need to convert in US dollar. Becker Adhesive need to ensure that which contract need to be proceed to avoid the loss and make a profit. In addition to, Becker also need to receive the second order from Novo, which was 50% larger than the initial one. From this, we can see that Novo already put the trust on the Becker Adhesive as their partner. If Becker accepts the Novo new sale, the hedging possibilities will also be determined. They should think about hedging the exchange rate risk, and Becker will determine the precise methods to implement the hedge. Hedging exposure is a defense against the risk of loss from a change in foreign exchange contract. Hedging also can be a flexible that can reduce volatility of a firm's profit and cash generation. So they will be using the hedging techniques, either external or internal hedging.
Becker Adhesive had to face the risk of fluctuating exchange rate when they decided to expand the business overseas. As for now, they made a sale to Novo, which is a Brazilian toy manufacturer. The Becker Adhesive estimated the revenue to be USD 50,570 using a 12% profit margin and invoiced Novo for Brazilian reals 109,081.50 using an exchange rate of 0.4636 USD dollar, Brazilian real. As a result, they anticipated making a profit of USD 6,070. Fortunately, by the time Baker Adhesive got the payment of Brazilian real 109,081.50 from Novo, the currency rates had changed and the USD had declined. The final payment amount was scheduled to be converted back to USD 0.4636 USD BRL, but it was changed to be converted at the current rate of 0.4368 USD BRL, which led to the company realizing USD 47,647 in total revenue and making an actual profit of USD 3,147. Because of the change rate volatility, there was a discrepancy between predict profit and actual profit, which revealed a drop in profit of USD 2,923 from the original order placed by Baker Adhesive. Backers considered to mitigate the risk by three methods: no hedge, hedge on forward market, and hedge on money market.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Arini Bintu Ramli. My meter number is 1190797. So before we're going to the solution ones, we will calculate the price on the new order. So the first deliver will be 9,000, materials 48,750, manufacturing overhead 4,000, administrative overhead 2,000. Total cost will be 63,750, which will be added the amount of gallons 1,815. With the quoted price per gallon 90,000 and 9,015. So the total order for of the value will be 163,622 and 25 cents. If there's no hedge methods, if Baker decided not to use any approach against the exchange rate, the bakers will wait until the payment is made and convert it to US dollars. The exchange rate expected will be 0.4234 US dollar over Brazilian reals. So the order value will be $69,277.66. Hedging in foreign markets. In these options, the baker have to make a deal with a bank which can give them guarantee for the next 3 months of the exchange rates. So the contract will state that the amounts will be converted in US dollars on 5th September 2006. With the exchange rates will be 0.4227 US dollar over Brazilian reals. So by hedging in forward markets, Baker can eliminate any risk from the future exchange rate fluctuations. So the order value in US dollar will be $69,163.12. Hedging on money markets. The Baker will borrow a loan in real 3 months from a Brazil bank at the rate of 65% per quarter and convert it to US dollars for their usage. Then, the future inflow from the Novo's order will cover the principal and interest payments. The loan that we borrow will be 163,622 and 25 cents, plus with the amounts of interest at 6.5%, which equal to 153,653 and 92 cents Brazilian real. The amount of US dollar that Baker will actually receive will be $67,108.70.
Next, moving on to analyze the possible solutions. First, in mitigating the exchange rate risk, there are 3 options to hedge, which are no hedge, forward market hedge, and money market hedge. After doing the calculations, no hedge will cost the order value of US dollar 69,277.66. Hedge on the forward market will make the order value of US dollar 69,163.12, while hedging on the money market will make the baker actually receive US dollar 67,108.17. Second, the forward markets and money markets are not in parity, as the Baker Adhesive will receive different NPVs. Plus, Brazil has high interest rates due to the inflations. Third, we recommend that Baker Adhesive should accept this order due to its larger volumes and a 1.7 times higher profit compared to the original order. To reduce the exchange rate risk, we use the forward contract for hedging is proposed. There are 2 main reasons behind these decisions. First, forward contract allow Baker to maintain their profit while also minimizing the exchange rate risk, unlike the original order. If they don't choose to hedge, they may face similar consequences as before. Although using forward contract is expected to be less profitable than not using any hedge, it is considered to lower the risk. Second, when comparing other options, forward contract have the potential to bring in higher profits than hedging in the money market and have a lower risk compared to not hedging at all. So Baker can Baker can reach out to their local bank for a forward contract and lock in the exchange rate risk using the give 3-month forward rate, which is 0.4227 US based Brazilian reals provided by the bank. So this is will confirm the profit from the new order. In conclusions, Baker Adhesives might experience losses in profit due to the fluctuations of exchange rates in their overseas business. To mitigate the risk of exchange rate fluctuations, 3 options were considered. First, no hedge. Second, hedge in the forward market. Third, hedge in the money market. The options determined to be most advantageous was hedge in the forward market, which reduces the risk associated with currency rates and preserve the company's profit. It is recommended that Baker Adhesives implement the forward contract to hedge in the future to minimize the risk of exchange rate fluctuations and to ensure the long-term profitability of the company. That's all from us. Thank you.